Hello everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, where I know that I said that I would have the intercept for our auxiliary module set up here. I did find one. It was 7 years in the future. We can revisit that if we decide to, but for right now, I think I just want to expand our apoapsis out, and we'll look for one out here. That is 250 days in the future, though, so for right now, we should probably just head back to the Space Center and fly our cursed craft a little more. This is a new day, though, so hopefully it'll be a little bit less cursed. That would be good. So, oh, this is debris. We do not need debris. We can just get rid of that. Now, this is called the SG Auxiliary Module as well, and that's okay. We can leave it the same for right now because we're just planning on docking this up to expand our station here. And the only thing we needed was an auxiliary research lab, right? I'm pretty sure that's all we needed. But for now, let's go ahead and orient to this maneuver node, because we are, of course, going to be changing our orbit pretty dramatically here, especially considering we're only burning 34.6 meters per second. So we will go ahead and warp to next maneuver, now that we're aligned. And that will burn up about 3 days, so that's fine. We still need to transmit or recover scientific data from the surface of the moon. Interesting. Well, we're going to warp forward for a little bit here, until we're at T-minus 1 second. And we will do something like this. I mean, I overshot a little, but I think it's fine. We're going to set this as our target, and we're going to see, yeah, we're basically on the opposite side that we need to be, so we are going to need to change our ascending node. And let's see, we're going this way. The station, or actually, are we going this way? Yes, we're going this way. The station is going this way. So at the ascending node, we need to turn this so that, let's see, this is up. So we need to turn this so that this side is going down. So that would be normal, I believe? Yes, that would be normal. Okay, so we will go ahead and align to normal. We'll physics warp that turn, just to make that go a little bit quicker. There we go. And we will warp to about here. Excellent. We're probably going to end up warping a little bit further. In fact, we certainly are. A little bit further yet. Okay. And now, we want our descending node here. And I'm going to start burning this at T-minus 10 seconds to this intersect. Okay, now it's good enough. We want to have this descending node here being 180 degrees, if we can. That is good enough. We'll now hit retrograde, because we're conveniently at the periapsis. I do like the way that works. And we are just going to pull this right on down until this intersect is nice and close. 4.7 kilometers. 2.5. Okay, good enough. So we will go ahead and warp right here. And now we want to be in target retrograde mode. Whereas Minmus is there, so the target station should be right around over here, right? I believe? Ah, there you are. Hi, target station. Okay, we're oriented retrograde. And let's just go ahead and warp in a little ways. We're just going to pin that open, and then at about something like 7 kilometers out, we will begin our burn. So right about now. This is actually going pretty quickly, but that's fine. We'll just match planes with the target. Overshot slightly. Let's just fix that. Luckily, we can flip pretty quickly. We've got plenty of delta V for these maneuvers. And we'll just slowly burn this relative velocity off. There we go. And now we'll burn towards target. And here we come. We'll burn in at about 10 meters per second, I think. Let's just accelerate a little bit more quickly. Perfect. We'll flip around to retrograde. Physics warp that flip. We're not quite perfect, but that's okay. We don't need to be for this approach. What is our separation? 0.0 kilometers. We'll just warp right about here. Okay, we're about 1.4 kilometers out currently. And now I'll just manually warp us in a little bit closer. We're pretty much right on here. Okay. 250 meters out. We want to arrest this at about, actually right about now is fine. Excellent. Now we'll flip over again. Open this airlock. Excellent. We'll hop over to the station as soon as this flip is completed. Which it is right approximately now. Not sure why it's holding slightly off there, but okay. Where do we want to dock this thing? That is a good question. I think the correct answer is right here. So we'll control from here. And we will set this crew hatch as our target. No target, hang on. Set as target. There we go. And now we will turn around so that our docking port is facing it. I'm going to quick save here because I'm going to physics warp this turn. And physics warp can sometimes have unintended consequences. Okay. Let's just arrest that momentum. The physics warp seems to have worked reasonably well. So let's just get aligned over here. We're almost there. Very close now. Just about. It seems to be slowing down. I mean, that's to be expected. Okay, this is close enough. We'll freeze these physics. There we go. Hop back to the ship. And let's make sure that this is set up as our docking target. So something like that. Excellent. Point directly at the target. We'll move in at about 1 meter per second for right now. And we will time warp forward to about 50 meters out. Something like this. adjust our trajectory and speed. Excellent. Something kind of like this. And so far, this looks like we're pretty much right on the money, which is ideal. Gonna warp us a little closer. Something kind of like this. One final readjustment on that trajectory. And this looks ideal. Perfect. And that's that contract complete. We've finished constructing the necessary additions. Excellent. So let's hop back to the Space Center, and let's see what we've got available next. We may have to time warp, though. Let's see here. Flag on Minmus. I guess we could plant a flag on the moon. We need to go there anyway. Extract 950 units of ore from Minmus. That's gonna happen. Okay. Yeah, we'll take that. We don't need to go out of our way to do that. That will just automatically happen with the system that we... Well, not automatically, but that'll happen with the system that we have set up. So that'll be fine. And let's just check in on our maneuver nodes. So we've got ourselves 80 days, 140 days. Okay. So the Raven 1S is the next thing. And this is that really long burn. Okay. Well, that is going to be exciting. On escape trajectory out of the sun? I feel like that's not accurate. It's definitely not accurate. This is not on an escape trajectory out of the sun. Okay, whatever. I suppose we could check in on our mint getters. Or at least one of them. Because I don't want to bore you guys with literally a 40-minute burn. Which is what that module is going to be. This did not get very far. Okay. We'll just restart this. And I guess we'll check in on the other ones and see if they got very far. We should have one that's pretty much full. I mean, I'm not going to, on camera, take this up to the station. That's something that we've done plenty of before, and is not something that we need to feature, but I just want to check in on them quickly, since we essentially don't have a whole lot to do right now. Hello! There's our contract complete. Fantastic. This one is actually full, so that's great. And that completed the contract, so that was pretty much all we needed to do there. So that is fine. I guess we can check to see if there's another contract that we want to do. Not really. Okay. Well, in that case, we have but one option, and that is that we need to run the Raven 1S. Now, as I said, I am not going to do this fully on camera. This is seriously, actually this is a 4-hour burn. Even at 4x time acceleration, this is going to be an hour-long burn. And that's what happens when I don't realize that we need to be going retrograde. But we can go ahead and align to that maneuver node. Something along the lines of this. I mean, we have the DV to make this happen, so it's fine. And we're just going to warp to that next maneuver. We're going to go ahead 80 days here. Something like this. And this will get us a lot closer on our other various missions that we've got going on as well. So this time warp is not in vain. Okay, we can kind of burn this literally anytime. it really doesn't matter when we burn this. And so it begins. We do want to be locked to the maneuver node, but this is going to be a very, very long burn. So I'm just going to put this on another monitor, and I think I'm going to put a little bit of an early cut in here because, like I said, I don't want to bore you guys with this, but I'm just going to physics warp this, and hopefully that works fine. That seems to. Ish. Maybe we should just be locked to retrograde instead. It's just slightly off. Maybe we should put it on stability assist? And just put it something like this. I don't know why it's trying to rock like this. If I take it off of Time Warp and put it on retrograde, then it seems to be fine-ish. I mean, it is rocking a little, I suppose. Okay. But this is going to be a very, very long burn. So, I'm going to do this off camera. I'm going to put a cut in here for right now, and next episode we'll come back to this just about being done. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.